The amount of great work that Priscilla Pointer left the world cannot be described enough. A talented actress, a talented creator, a talented motivator, a beautiful matriarch of her family, which include the star actress Amy Irving of Carrie fame and different productions. Priscilla Pointer, who passed away at the age of 100 on April 28th, leaves to mourn millions of fans across the globe. Now, best known to modern audiences as matriarch Rebecca Wentworth in Dallas for 6 years, passed away in an assisted living facility in Ridgefield, Connecticut, according to her son David Irving. Now, Pointer is survived by her three children, including David, Katie, and Amy, an actress in her own right who appeared alongside her mother in several projects, known in Hello magazine. Amy was married to famed director Steven Spielberg from 85 to 89, played the title role in the smash hit 76 horror film Carrie, with Priscilla playing her on-screen mother. They went on to join forces for 6 more films, pointing to a successful creative partnership between the two. Of course, Amy played the friend to Carrie in that movie, but she had lead actress status in that film as the one who was trying to stop the carnage. Now, the Oscar-nominated actress Irving took to Instagram to announce her mother's passing, posting a series of photos of Priscilla throughout her life, alongside a simple caption that read, Priscilla Pointer, acclaimed stage, television, and film actress, and mother of David, Katie, and Amy Irving, died peacefully in her sleep at the age of 100, hopefully to run off with her 2 adoring husbands and her many dogs. She will most definitely will be missed. Now, she was a prolific actress and appeared in numerous shows, including The A-Team, The Flash, Ellie Law, ER Judging Amy. She also starred in The Twilight Zone the movie, Blue Velvet, and Mummy Dearest, along with several other film credits. She was a talented theater actress as well, making her Broadway debut in 1965 in the revival of Danton's Debt. In Dallas, Priscilla played Rebecca Wentworth, the wife of an oil tycoon who was the long-lost mother in Cliff and Pam Barnes, played by Ken Kercheval in Victoria Principal. The revelation that she is their mother kicked off a series plot of the show, and the actors embodied the character with gusto and gravitas. Rebecca died in season 6 when the plane she was in crashed mid-air, ending Priscilla's run on the iconic show. Now, married to filmmaker and theater director Jules Irving until 79, he tragically passed away that year after suffering a massive heart attack. She had welcome kids David, 75, Katie, 74, and Amy, 71, with her late husband, and had founded a San Francisco Actors Workshop with him in 62, alongside director Herbert Blau and his wife Beatrice Manley. Of course, there's a very famous photo of her in character with Michael Dunn of Another World, Ship of Fools, and Night Gallery fame. Now, instead of using babysitters, Amy said, Mama would put us in the front row where she could watch us from the stage. She revealed in an interview with the New York LA Times. My father was an amazing artistic director, and the values of the Actors Workshop were special. It was about the work, not money or fame. Things were very disillusioning when I got out into the real world. The Dallas star wanted to marry her old friend and theater director Robert Simmons in 1980, and the pair remained steadfast together until he passed away in 2007. Now, Priscilla leaves behind 8 grandchildren, as well as her 3 kids. Now, born in May 1824 in New York City, her mother, Augusta, was an artist and illustrator, and her father, Kenneth, was an artist. One of her maternal great-grandfather, Jacob Barrett Cohen, was from a Jewish family who lived in the States since the 1700s. Pointer turned 100 again in May. She was turning 100 this May 2024. Married to film director Jules Irving, former artistic director of the Lincoln Center. Now, the early career. A performer from the late 40s on, starting career in theater and appearing on Broadway, as well as several tours of The Streetcar Named Desire, The Country Wife, and The Condemned of Altona. She was featured in the TV series China Smith, also known as The New Adventures of China Smith, all the way back in 1954. After a long hiatus, she returned to acting in the early 70s. Her first major starring role was in the TV soap opera Where the Heart Is, as Adrienne Harris Rainey from 72 and 73. Again, on Dallas seasons 4 and 6. Now, besides Carrie, she played played key roles in The Onion Field, Mommy Dearest, Twilight Zone the movie, A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Blue Velvet, and Coyote Moon. In addition to Carrie, she played the on-screen mother to Amy Irving in Honeysuckle Rose and Carried Away. They were both in the films The Competition in 80 and Mickey Maud in 84, which has to be seen to be believed. Pointer appeared in 3 films directed by her son, Rumpelstiltskin, a 87 musical version which starred her daughter, Goodbye Cruel World, and the infamous Chud 2, Bud to Chud. She made her guest appearances on numerous TV shows, including Adam 12, LA Law, The A-Team, Judging Amy, The Rockford Files, and Cold Case. From 81 to 83, she had a recurring role in soap opera Dallas, again, which drew her much acclaim. Now, other key roles on film: Nickelodeon, The Great Texas Dynamite Chase, The 3,000 Mile Chase, Looking for Mr. Goodbar, Goodbye Cruel World, The Falcon and Snowman, Newhart, From the Hip, A Show of Force, Disturbed, Unbecoming Age, Carried Away, Inferno, and The Rage, Carrie 2 in archive photos. Now, on China Smith for 2 episodes, The NYPD, The High Chaparral, The Failing of Raymond, Mary Jane Harper Cried Last Night, Dallas, again 44 episodes, The New Mike Harmer, Quincy M.E., Too Close for Comfort, St. Elsewhere, LA Law for 4 episodes, playing the tough Judge Dorothy Bellman, Newhart, Rags to Riches, The Flash, ER, Judging Amy Cold Case, and her last key role, Sweet Nothing in My Ear, a TV film which she played Sally. So Priscilla Pointer, a luminous actress, a very, very talented performer. And like I said, Michael Dunn once said, performing with Priscilla is not only a pleasure, it's a treat. And she will be greatly missed, ladies and gentlemen. So if you like what we're doing here with our tributes to our great thespians and actors through the years, let us know in the like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Dallas is in the syndication. You can watch some of her different key roles. The idea about Priscilla is that every time she was in a key role, people would notice her amazing talent. And like I said, they would say actresses like this are slow burns. And only her would play the mother of Pamela Union. You needed somebody with gravitas and style, and she had that in spades. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we're losing a lot of great stars of stage and screen, and again, 101, it's a really good life if you look at it. All the people she touched and all the people she motivated. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget all the Dallas episodes. I think they're on streaming and the DVDs. But she never played really a devious character, but her performance in Carrie is so understated. It's a perfect connection, her and her daughter. Probably one of the best mother-daughter combinations in Hollywood history. Thanks for listening. Bye.